Hi, I'm John Mark Young, and welcome to the Whitaker-Myers Wealth Managers Question of the Week video. Now remember, in these videos, our aim is to take a little pressure off of our friend Dave Ramsey and answer a question from one of our valued clients that maybe he would have gotten on the radio show this last week. And if you would like your question answered, we'd be happy to do that. Please send that question to our Chief Operations Officer, Amanda Sherritt, at asherritt@whitakerwealth.com. Should be right on your screen here. And your question could be the question that we actually answer next week. So our question today comes from Jason. Jason's in our Charleston, South Carolina market. And when we're talking Charleston, South Carolina, I definitely need to shout out our awesome financial advisor down there, Kelly Kranz-Trooper. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Jason asks, John Mark, I'm 40. My wife and I are completely debt-free. We've paid off everything, including our house, and our emergency fund is definitely fully funded. We consistently have money left over in our budget each month. We don't know what to do with this. How should we attack that? Well, Jason, that's a great question. Taking a little thunder from our financial coach on staff here, Lindsay Curry, who would remind you that when she's working with clients on their budget, every dollar needs to have a name on your budget. Every dollar should be categorized and accounted for. When you have money that you can't account for, this is where we urge you to start dreaming a little bit. Dream in high definition about where are some things you want to go to, what are some things you want to do, what are some things you want to experience in your future. For example, let me give you some things that we have some of our clients talk to us about. A lot of times it's improving your home in some way, shape, or form. I want to get that metal roof on the house. I want to, if I live in one of our southern markets where we get a lot of sun, we want to install solar panels. Maybe one want that new patio. You might have travel plans. We just want you to create a monthly allocation to these goals based on how soon you'd like to achieve them. And of course, your financial advisor can help you figure how soon out. And how long it takes you to achieve them will also inform yourself and your advisor around the question of, should I invest these dollars or keep them in my bank account? Then after that, we would advocate creating 2 new columns in your budget for all the extra that you may have that you just can't define. If you can't define it, that's okay. A portion of what you can't define should be short-term goals that you can't define but you're saving for. And this money should be put into a bank account, but not your emergency fund. Let's not intermingle these funds. Talk to your advisor because we have some great ideas and some great options that we can point you towards around short-term savings at banks that pay competitive being a relative term, competitive money market or savings rates. And a portion of your undefined category we should put into long-term savings. If we can't define it, some of it's going to be long-term. And this is money that we should put into a bridge account, as Dave Ramsey calls them, or in the investment world, we call them brokerage accounts. This money can be invested, like your Roth IRA, like your IRA rollover, to try to achieve a much higher growth rate than what your bank and savings account will pay you. If the market drops, because it's long-term, you don't have to worry about it as much. You're going to be leaving it in there to let the market recover. The point is here, even if you can't define what this extra money is going to be used for, let's it still at least give it a basic name. Short-term and long-term. Maybe you do that 50-50, 75-25, and put it in your bank or investment account accordingly. A reminder, at Whitaker-Myers, we have no minimum account sizes, so you can start those bridge accounts with nothing and just get that monthly deposit going. That's okay. Lastly, Jason, to have money left over in your budget each month tells me 2 things. You are living the baby steps intentionally, and we love that. And you're doing well, and you're going to keep doing well. And so point number 2 is let's not forget to live and give like no one else. As I'm sure you're doing, let's continue to support those less fortunate because you're being so successful. And one idea that we love to do is giving someone FPU free every month. Financial Peace University free every month. That small gift can have an incredible impact on somebody's life, just like it did for you, Jason, at some point in your life. So if you'd like to sit down in person at one of our offices in Ohio, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Pennsylvania, or Texas, please click on the link below in the notes and schedule a meeting with one of our advisors today who would be more than happy to help you begin your baby step journey so you, like Jason, can be killing it. Nice job, Jason. We'll look forward to answering another question next week. Thanks so much.